NMBI application process has two phases or has two processes. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, please click that subscribe button and that notification bell para updated ka sa mga future videos ko. Bakit ko nga ba ginawa tong video na to? I've been receiving loads of personal messages asking me on what to do and how to do it. They have confusions on certain steps. So, the reason why I'm doing this is to help you guys. Hindi ko kayang sagutin lahat, guys. So at least this video could summarize the entire NMBI process, NMBI application process, para naman we would make your application easier. So guys, what is NMBI? NMBI is the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland. So basically, para silang PRC ng Philippines or Saudi Council ng Saudi Arabia. So NMBI is a statutory body which sets the standards of education, registration, and professional conduct of nurses and midwives here in Ireland. So guys, ang NMBI, nag-launch sila ng bagong system nila. This new system called MyNMBI. Marami sa inyo ang nagkakaroon ng confusion kasi nga there are some terms that are way too different from our terms in the Philippines. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. NMBI application process has two phases or has two processes. First would be qualification registration process. Qualification registration process involves the comparison of your credentials to the Irish education standards and requirements. Second one would be registration process. To start your application process, first, you need your email address and a password. An email will be sent to you to verify the email address that you put up. Once it is verified, you can then start putting up your personal details. So personal details include your name, your address, your contact details, and your language preferred. In your personal details, you will then be asked few questions in order to determine which qualification path you need to undergo. There are three possible pathways. G1 and G2 are for EU-trained nurses or for those individuals who has family members that are part of the EU or the member state national. However, for us overseas nurses, you need to answer few questions. Before answering the series of questions, in order to determine your qualification pathway, first you need to select the division as to which you are applying to register. To our cases, it will be general nurses. First question would be, are you an EU national? Are you a family member of a member state national? Have you been granted refugee or subsidiary protection status? Are you a family member of a person who has been granted refugee or subsidiary protection status? Did you attain your qualification in the past 5 years? So guys, meron ditong confusion. This question is asking you as to when did you get your license, your first license to practice. So if it's within the last 5 years, then you say yes. If it's beyond that 5 years, then you say no. Have you practiced 12 months in the last 5 years? This question basically asks you if may experience ka ba for 1 year in the past 5 years. Is your qualification one of the following? Do you hold a postgraduate nursing qualification and an undergraduate qualification in a relevant discipline? This is basically asking you guys if you have masterals. Do you hold an undergraduate nursing qualification with a minimum of 3 years training? Etong question na to guys, it's not about work experience. This is our education. For us guys, we have 4-year nursing course, so we say yes. After answering all these questions guys, I assume that you will have a recognition outcome of G3 or the non-directive ones. If you click next, you will then be directed to step 3, which is the submission sets. So the submission sets, in order for you to start this one, it will ask you if it's an additional recognition qualification application. For us, we will then say no. First is the evidence of formal qualification or your diploma. You guys would ask me if you need red ribbon to verify your diploma or your documents. No guys, you don't need that one. You just have to scan and then upload. Next would be other relevant trainings or previous compensation measures. I will explain to you compensation measures later. Certificate of Current Professional Status. Guys, usually marami ako natatanggap ng mga tanong tungkol sa CCPS kasi nga guys, nagkakaroon talaga ng confusion with this. CCPS is also called Certificate of Good Standing. Ding! Does that ring a bell to you? So guys, usually other jurisdiction or other councils would only give you the COGS or the Certificate of Good Standing, which also serves as your CCPS. Your Certificate of Good Standing or your CCPS should have the following information: your name, your professional identification number, division in which the applicant is registered. So for us, it's general nursing, date of initial registration, registration expiry date, registration status, whether is it active or temporary, and fitness to practice. You will also be asked to fill out these boxes down here, which says proof of professional experience and your qualification information. What are the 4 possible outcomes of your application? First is qualification recognized. This means that your qualification met the Irish education standards and requirements. This also means that you can immediately go to your second phase, which is the registration phase. However, if you get 3 other outcomes, then that's a different story. Second possible outcome would be submit missing documents. NMBI does this in order for you to submit an additional document that will verify or that will support your application. Third would be compensation measures required. Compensation measures required only means that you need to either have an adaptation or you need to take the aptitude test. So, adaptation is where you will get to be exposed to a care facility, a preceptor will be assigned to you, and then a preceptor will teach you and assess your performance. It will take about 6 to 12 weeks or beyond, depending on your performance. Aptitude test is composed of 2 parts. The first part is the theory test, wherein you answer a set of questions in order to assess your knowledge. Second part is the OSCE. OSCE is composed of 14 stations. Each station will have an assessor in order to assess your skills, knowledge, and attitude on certain situations. The fourth possible outcome, qualification refused for recognition. So, ano bang nangyayari pag na-refuse yung qualification mo? First, sad to say, your 350 euros cannot be refunded anymore kasi nga nagawa ni BI yung assessment ng mga documents mo. However, good thing is, you can actually appeal for it. Say for example, you have already passed your adaptation phase or you have passed the aptitude test. Then, this is when your registration phase or registration process comes. In this process, you may need to upload your evidence of English language competence, your OET and your IELTS. The following are the required IELTS and OET scores in order for you to qualify to register. On the registration process, this is also the process where you pay 145 euros for you to be registered on the NMBI. When you pay for 145 euros, this means that you're an official registered general nurse here in Ireland. Congratulations! So guys, that's the actual NMBI application process. Guys, just by any chance, if this video has helped you or has helped answer your questions, like this video and please comment down below if you have other questions, if you have other clarifications. I may be able to answer it, or if I will not be able to answer it, we will together find out the answers. So again, thank you guys for watching these videos. Please watch out for my future videos because I will discuss to you some of the most important documents that needs to be uploaded, and also I will discuss to you common questions that the applicants are asking me. I'm not a pro here. I'm not being smart or whatsoever, guys. I'm just trying to help you guys because why not? I know I have not covered all of your questions, but at least NMBI application process is somehow clearer to you at the moment. please keep that fire burning in you. If you have prayed for this, if you have asked for this, then it will be given to you. I declare that. And if you reach this far, you might want to subscribe to my channel and click that bell button for you to be notified on my future videos. So guys, maraming salamat for watching this video, and again, see you in my next vlog! Ang aladay, nag-ana ako. Mas subscribe button dal.